Yo, what's good guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going over the title race and how Liverpool now have the incredibly massive advantage and how that happened, honestly. So let's get straight into it and hopefully you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to drop a like if you do. So we were witnessing a pretty tight title race earlier in the season. It was between Liverpool, Arsenal and Chelsea. Since then, Chelsea have kind of dropped off in their form, losing against Fulham. Then they drew versus Everton as well. Honestly, in that period right there, I believe that is where they started to fall off from the top four. I do rate them as a team and I rate their style of play, but I do believe Maresca has been found out quite a bit. Now managers have kind of found out his tactics and how to just expose them as well. So they did lose quite a solid striker in Nico Jackson, who was scoring quite a bit of goals for them as well. So that's kind of a problem. And Chelsea now have to play Pedro Neto through the middle now, which honestly, he is a good player. He's been a great signing for them, but he just has not scored yet in that position. Now they went from 3rd to 7th in the span of, I would say, around 10 games maybe, or a few months, which is pretty crazy. Now speaking of Arsenal have been a title challenger for the majority of the season, but as of recent, I think it kind of looks like Arsenal are out of the title race right now, because I gotta admit, we have not played the best football this season, which kind of sucks. I expected us to play even better than last season, but we have lost many players to injury throughout the whole season. Like around the time of September, we lost Odegaard. So early into the season, we lost Odegaard, who was in some very solid form, creating chances for us as well. He got injured, unfortunately, in the international break with Norway. And then what really stung was losing Bukayo Saka in December. He's such a pivotal player for Arsenal offensively. A lot of the attacks were going through him as well. I believe he had 60 matches played, 6 goals and 10 assists. He was on course to beat the assist record in a single Premier League season. But ever since his injury, we have struggled to create goals and even create just clear-cut chances. Odegaard has also struggled without Saka. He has not turned up too much in the absence of Saka. Now recently we have lost Havertz as well for the whole season, which is a big blow. Again, no forwards. We are stuck with Trossard, Sterling and a young talent in Nwaneri, who has been actually stepped up quite a bit. We did lose Martinelli, which was basically for me the sign to call the season off. I still think it's pretty impressive that Arteta has kept us in somewhat of the contention for the title, but I think now it is completely gone. Now we have resorted to playing Marino at striker, as we don't have a striker available. And it's what happens when you don't go in the transfer window and you don't get anyone. No players were picked up in that transfer window, and we needed a striker and a winger, especially if this was gonna happen. The situation we're in right now, attackers getting injured, and we only have 3 attackers available, and we are in the round of 16 of the Champions League as well, so that's gonna be tough to get far with this attack. The most recent West Ham 1-0 loss was the dagger, I would say, in the title race. That's what just ended the title hopes for us, because we have a 11-point gap between Arsenal and Liverpool now. Moving on to Liverpool, they have been incredible this season. We did not know what would happen when Klopp just resigned as the manager and Slot took over, but looks like he was seriously a very good replacement, and really seems like the team is playing like a lot more composed and calm. It's actually incredible. They have only lost 1 game throughout this whole season so far. That game was against Nottingham Forest earlier into the season, I believe like September, around there. And ever since that loss, Liverpool are now 23 games or 22 games unbeaten in the Premier League. Unbelievable. Now players have turned up massively this season for them as well. As we all know, probably the key player in that team has been Mo Salah, the best player in my opinion in the Premier League. The stats he is getting, those are absolutely out of this world, outrageous. He has 27 matches played in the Premier League, 25 goals and 16 assists. You're telling me this man has 41 goal contributions in 27 matches? What in the world? Now Isak is also behind him in goal contributions, but with 24. So to put it in perspective, Salah is miles ahead of him right now in goals and assists. Now Van Dijk has actually been an incredible defender as well this season. Seems like he might be back close to his best or on that level. Now it seems like he is hands down, I think, the best center back in the Premier League this season. He's been honestly the best center back for the past few seasons as well. Like past, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. I would say Van Dijk has only been dribbled past only 6 times this season. I remember in that season where he got like second in the Ballon d'Or race, I believe no one dribbled past him throughout the whole season. That is outrageous. That's how good he is. Now another player who has been crucial has been Gravenberch. He did not start too well when signed under Klopp. He didn't get much game time, but this season he has been phenomenal as a 6 for Liverpool. He has the ability to do everything. He is the go-to man in that midfield. If I kept going on and on, we would be here for an hour or so about all the players who have been doing well in this Liverpool team, but Gravenberch, I think he's been a very crucial part of this team. This guy could tackle, he could pass, dribble, he could move forward, score goals as well. It's incredible. All-around midfielder this guy is. Now in Liverpool's last game, they played Man City and they beat them 2-0. So honestly, I think City played quite well, but Liverpool were just a level above with their quality, and they have been phenomenal all season, and I truly believe they do deserve the title. So yeah, that's gonna be the video, guys. Let me know what you think of the title race and who do you think is the winner of the Premier League. Imagine if Arsenal somehow come back, but that is very, very unlikely. But for now, I think Liverpool have it on lock. 11 points clear. I think they have it completely on lock, and they really do deserve it with how well they played this season. 1 loss throughout the whole season as well, so fully deserved for them. So let me know in the comments down below, are you a Liverpool fan? Are you an Arsenal fan? How is your team doing this season? Don't forget to subscribe as well, drop a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.